guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I wanted to help out my beginners. So this will be a beginner friendly tutorial showing you guys how you can customize your lace closure, simple and easy, and make it look natural. So if you guys are interested, definitely keep watching this video. So the hair that I will be using in this video is from Beafay hair. I have their Indian loose wave. I have 3 bundles as well as a lace closure. The bundles as well as the closure is in an 18-inch, and the color of the hair is in a natural black color. Now, I did not want to leave the hair in a natural black state. I wanted to actually color this hair. I wasn't for sure what color to do, but I had some boxes of color left over and I wanted to just mix them all together and see what I get. So I have the Ion Color Brilliance. I have 4 boxes of their color. I had 3 boxes of their platinum and 1 box of their midnight black or midnight blue, but I will leave all the information down below. So I mixed the 4 boxes together in a mixing bowl, and then I added enough 40 developer in the bowl to make the mixture nice and creamy. There was no type of method that I with applying the color to the hair. I just started off with the lace closure first because I wanted the lace closure to be the brightest, and I just worked my way down with the bundles. So I just kind of just slapped on the color. I really didn't pay attention to whether or not the color saturated throughout the entire hair. I know I wanted some type of like ombre balayage look, so that's what I just kind of went for. I just kind of, you know, put the color on the hair and just, you know, just did it like that. And this is the color that I got. I kind of got like a chocolate brown ombre color. If you kind of see in the hair, it has like different shades of brown. It does still have the natural black color in the hair, and yeah, so that's what I got, you guys. This is a beginner friendly tutorial on how to customize your closure, so that's what I'm going to get into right now. I already made my wig, and what I'm going to do now is go ahead and show you guys exactly how you can customize your lace closure and make it look super natural, make it look like a lace frontal from start to finish. So the first step that I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to go ahead and start tweezing or plucking my lace closure. This is exactly how the lace closure came to me. I didn't do any type of customizing the closure. Now, when plucking or tweezing a closure, you want to make sure that you start off with taking out the demarcation line at the very front of your closure. So I'm kind of, you know, taking my tweezers, I'm turning it sideways, and I'm going in and plucking like every other row. So that's what you want to do to kind of get like that natural look. You don't want a lace closure that looks boxy. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm taking out the demarcation line, and like I said, I'm tweezing every other row. So I'm taking, you know, a few strands from one row, and then I'm skipping the next row, and then I'm moving over. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and part off a small section of the closure, and then I'm going to go ahead and take my tweezers again, and I'm going to start plucking behind that part that I just created. So when you part that first part, which is basically going to be your baby hairs, you can go in and tweeze every other row at first, and then you want to go ahead and just tweeze every row. Do not stay in one area for a long period of time, because you can create bald spots. But what you're basically doing is thinning out your lace closure. That is the main thing when it comes to customizing or plucking or tweezing a closure or even a frontal. You're basically thinning it out. So as you guys can see, I'm tweezing towards me. So I'm plucking out the hairs and the tweezer is coming towards me. And then when I stop doing that, the next step that I will do is tweeze away from me, which is the hairs that are laying in front of the lace. So you want to do that. Usually I might part the closure maybe like 1 to 2 rows, just depending on how bulky the closure is. With this closure from Beafay hair, I only had to part the closure twice. And like I stated before, I tweeze every other row first, then I tweeze every row to thin the closure out. And the next step would be to kind of first tweeze towards me and then tweeze away from me. I'm hoping you guys can understand this. If you do this, you will have a very nice pre-plucked lace closure. Now, in the process of tweezing your closure, you want to make sure that you are combing those loose hairs that you already plucked out. That's going to kind of see exactly where you need to pluck more or less at. Now, once I'm satisfied with the way that my closure looks as far as like the hairline goes, the next step I'm going to do is go ahead and hide the knots on the closure. Now, I told you guys before in all my videos, you can hide the knots on your closure in various ways. You can either bleach the knots, you can use a face powder, concealer, or foundation that matches closely to your skin tone, or you can use the Sally Hansen airbrush spray. What I'm going to do is I am going to be using my face powder as well as the Sally Hansen airbrush spray to hide the knots on my closure. With the makeup brush, I'm basically kind of patting in the face powder and the spray so it can seep through the holes on the lace and hide the knots. And after I do that, I do go in with the holding spray. The holding spray that I am using is the Got To Be Freeze spray, and I just let that dry, and pretty much it covers the knots or hide the knots on my closure. So the next step after I do that is I go in and cut the excess lace off of my closure. And I'm using a pair of, I think these are called nippers. You can get it at any fabric store, or you can get it from Walmart in the fabric section. And I'm just cutting the excess lace off. I do not cut straight across, because when you cut straight across, it gives you an unnatural look. So I am going in and doing like cutting the lace in a jagged motion. What I mean when I say jagged is kind of like in a zigzag shape. So I'm going like up, down, up, down, up, down until I cut the excess lace completely off. The lace closure, as far as you making sure that it lays down flush to your skin, you can either use a elastic band, you can use tape, glue, but what I'm going to use is the Got To Be gel. I'm just applying a little bit of the Got To Be gel to the front of my hairline, and I'm using a makeup brush to pat the gel and the front of the lace closure in place. And I did go in with my tweezers just a little bit more to tweeze the hairline. And I am applying a little bit more of the face powder to the front of the hairline, just to make sure that the demarcation line at the front of the lace lays or looks natural. You really don't see the demarcation line on the lace closure. And the last step that I did was I created some baby hairs. I am going in with the eyebrow shaper and a pair of tweezers. So you guys, this is the final look of my me customizing my lace closure. I really hope you learned something from my beginner tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. As far as Beafay hair, I did want to tell you guys what I experienced with this hair. The hair holds a curl very well. It takes to heat very well. I did experience a little bit of tangling and shedding with this hair, and the hair did feel a little bit dry after I colored the hair, but I did wear this hair for a few days, and so far so good. I really like the way this hair wig came out. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in Beafay hair, I will leave all the information down below in the description section. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and then also follow me on Instagram. I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.